Hi, I just want to say really quickly that I've been a little sick. I have a cough drop in my mouth right now and I'm a little stuffy, but I've been meaning to do this review for a while. I've wanted to talk about the Chums Surfshorts wallet as well as the Alpaka Zip Pouch Pro. But before I get to the comparison of these two, I want to talk about how I got to these wallets because you see, I actually hate minimalist wallets. I've been using this regular leather bifold by Game T. I backed it about, I want to say 2015 on Kickstarter, and it's been really well loved and used. I don't love this specific scuff here, but as you can see, it's really warped to the shape of my cards. The interior, it's been used nearly every day that I've had it. It's got two cash slots, a bunch of card slots, pocket back here, and then of course the coin pouch. This has been really good for me. But that said, because I'm into EDC, I've been trying to find something like this. This is an EDC pocket organizer. And you can see that it holds a spot for a knife, a pen, and a flashlight. Now, I've been looking for something like this on a wallet because this by itself is just a bit too bulky for my personal needs. My right pocket is not just my wallet, but also my phone and my keys. And so I was trying to find wallets that basically supported sort of this exterior EDC pocket organization. And oh my God, I've done so much searching. Almost anything that has this sort of thing is a minimalist wallet. It is, I don't think any of them are bifolds. They always have very small capacity, maybe about 6 cards, and I carry about 12. And I need these cards. Some of them are like my health insurance cards. I just can't not have on me. And so, like, if you can manage to carry 6 cards, good for you, but it doesn't work for me. And so it's just been really frustrating because not only the capacity, but I don't like the organization. There's usually very little, and when you throw in cash or coins into the mix, like, forget about it. Sometimes I also carry certain, like, receipts or other things, other people's business cards. So it's been a really frustrating battle. Now, that takes me back to my journey and how I got to these two wallets that I have in front of me. This is the Alpaka Zip Pouch Pro. This retails for $35 on Alpaka's website, but you can get it on Amazon for $28. There are a bunch of colors, but on Amazon you only have access to 2. There's also the Zip Pouch, not Pro, and that does not have these exterior pockets, but it is like $10 less. I don't know what it's cost on Amazon, but on Alpaka's website it's $25 instead of $35. There's also the Alpaka card holder. It's basically exactly this, but this pocket, this seam is just scooched over a little bit so that this is wide enough to carry cards, and this can still carry a pen, albeit not as thick. And then there's also the zip clutch. The zip card holder is the exact same price on the website for Alpaka, $35, but it's not on Amazon. And then the zip clutch is $42, but it's just a little too big for what I need. It's quite large for a wallet, but it is a clutch. The Surfshorts wallet by Chums on their website, $12. On Amazon, it's a little bit flux. There are some that are $9.59 and there are some that are $7. So quite inexpensive. So let's talk about it. Both of these are like more or less waterproof, I want to say. The Alpaka Zip Pouch Pro says it's waterproof zippers, YKK zippers. They're very nice. Good, smooth zip action. And weatherproof material, which it's X-Pack, so it's also like made for sales. I don't think they want to say it's a waterproof wallet just in case, but it's unless you're literally swimming with it, which I don't know why you would put your wallet in your swim trunks. It's going to be fine, you know. It's got RFID blocking material, and let's talk about this as well. So there are these 3 external pockets. They're quite snug, especially because I have, again, quite a number of cards. I think this was designed for fewer cards. So this Balisong this is a Kanto origin. It's not particularly large, but it's already kind of formed this shape, and it's been sitting in there for like a day or two. These two are more or less fine. But again, I want more specifically for something. Oh yeah, I actually was looking more for something to carry my Balisong, because while I love my EDC pocket organizer on my pouch, one thing that I had lost in between going from the V16 to the V26 or whatever it is the fact that I don't have a way of carrying a Balisong on me anymore in a secure way, because the V16 had a dedicated pocket for the. Actually, I still have it. Nope. There it is. Has a dedicated slot back here that I thought fit really well for a Balisong. But this for a wallet is just, this is a little big for a wallet. As you can see, here's the Zip Pouch Pro compared to the V16. This is a great pocket organizer, but I wouldn't necessarily use this as a wallet. And this doesn't have a way of holding my Balisong. In fact, nothing in my right pocket does. And I don't want to just have a holster for a Balisong. I'm trying to keep things to as few items as possible, unless it's like really necessary, like a water bottle. I can't really put in something, and so instead I got this little buckle to put on my pants or belt, and that's a water bottle. I obviously can't shrink it down, so I was looking for these wallets. Unfortunately, this is just real snug, and this pocket doesn't fit a Balisong. It is great for a pen and a knife and whatever else you may have here, like a flashlight. Let's also talk about this. In here, you have a nice bright contrast, and there's a center divider here. This is really, I guess, helpful in the sense that you can put cards on one side or the other. However, I find that thumbing through is not very helpful when you have that many cards. I have 4 on one side, I have 2 on the other, and some cash, and my business card. It's like hard to thumb through and show you, and I also don't want to obviously share private information. Like, that's my library card. But I find that personally it's really difficult to do. It's really nice material, and it does feel, well, you know, hardy and stuff like that. This side pocket is even more difficult. I put cards that I don't access here as much, as well as a work receipt, which I will look at later. But all of these other cards, they're like really snug in here, and I can't take them out. There's about 6 cards in here. I don't think it was designed to hold that many cards. But even without all of these cards in, I do find that it's really hard to put something in this pocket. Actually, let me try and demonstrate that. And I'm going to need to take things out anyways to show you the Chum wallet. So it is doable, but it's still like a big sacrifice. And I just don't like the organization in here, in that everything is either in this one pocket, which has a split, or it's in the side pocket. The zippers are really nice. It's really high quality. $35 retail for it. I think it's pretty solid, considering that it's X-Pack. It's basically waterproof. It's got RFID blocking, all that stuff that everyone's looking for in a wallet. But it's probably not for me. I don't think I'll keep it, but that doesn't mean I don't think it's a good wallet. So if you are someone like me and you are looking for a, you don't mind having a minimalist-ish capacity, you might be able to get away with this. Now, there are actually a lot of competition for, like, if you want a leather wallet that has, there are some that have less organization than this, but do have these sort of pockets. So there are certain things for that. Now, let's talk about the Chums wallet. The Chums wallet is just, it's just smaller. Let's just hold it up here. Yeah, so you can see just dimension-wise, it is shorter and thinner, or at least less wide. Trying to see, it is water-resistant nylon. It does not have, it's ripstop, but it's and water repellent, but it's not saying waterproof anywhere. And these zippers are obviously not YKK. One thing to note also is that I noticed that there was a loose thread in here that I had to cut. So you would never have that issue on this, but I did have a thread here. There is also a little strap. I don't really know how to describe this. Normally has a regular key ring on it. I took the key ring off. I put this on. I just like this more. And a lot of people would put maybe their keys in it. I don't do that because I carry too many keys and I have a key organizer. But I do have Balisongs, and it does fit in here, albeit a little loosely. It's not designed for a Balisong. But let's start to fill up the Chums wallet. Actually, before I do, let's talk about the breakdown. So there's this exterior pocket, which has a keyring inside, and it's pretty easy to access. I switched to this because I didn't want it to damage my Balisongs. Like, there's this little pit down here, but I don't think that's going to damage my Balisongs to a significant degree. And it's probably something I'm carrying that will be something that I don't care about it getting damaged as much. There's two pockets, one on this side and one on this side. That's really cool to me. So this one here is this. Yes. So this one has the see-through thing here. You could easily put an ID there. I have both my work ID as well as my business card. So if I ever did lose my wallet, it has my contact information on it. Hoo-hoo. And it's easy to just know and see. And so if there's anyone I'm trying to connect to, and be like, oh yeah, here's my my email or whatever. And I can put cards on the other side, because much like the Alpaka Zip Pouch Pro, there is this divider. It's not as high vis contrast, but it's certainly not too difficult. There's black on one side, but at least the blue makes it pretty easy to see. And then all the cards that I don't use as much, I flip over, and this is just kind of a dump pocket. And it's just one pocket with no organization. So is it as much organization as my bifold wallet? Absolutely not. It's way smaller, way lighter. But let's fill her up right now, shall we? So, all right, trying to see, is there any sensitive information that I don't want anyone to see? So here's my business card. It's my Costco ID, which I will probably put on. Okay, that's a good thing I can put down here. My business credit card. Okay, so these can all go in this back pocket. In here I have cash and my university ID. My library card. And goes behind my business card. So, I mean, this is not secret information, but like, you can see that it has my business card in here. I think that's a pretty nice way of doing it. But of course, if you want your driver's license to be there, perfectly normal place to put it. Yep, and then these all go down here on the bottom. And I think I will put also my cash behind my business card. I haven't really tried this out with coins, and unfortunately you just kind of have to tri-fold bills. So the more bills you have, the more annoying it can be, but that's life, baby. You can also put it in horizontally. Man. So, there it is. I don't know if I'll keep this ring on here, but now we'll test the Balisong in here. It's more snug, but it's not the most snug. So is this the perfect solution to me? I don't know. But I do say that I really like the Chums wallet, because I do find that in my daily use of it, I need to go to the farmer's market. I need to pay the person. And I know that at least my main organization here, it's like, oh, okay. I'm organized between like 4 cards. It's like not terribly as difficult. It's not the best. And of course, for all the cards down here, you are butting up against on the other side in this black area. These are the other cards in the bottom pocket. But I do find that at least it's not terribly difficult, whereas like when I was doing the Alpaka Zip Pouch Pro, it was so tight. It was just really difficult to be like, which are my cards are in here. This does split out a bit wider. I will also say that in my experience, the Chums wallet, sometimes when I take it out of my pocket, the zippers can catch on things, and sometimes they go down like this. Again, it's a little too thick for it to be of serious risk, and usually I catch it because, I'm taking out my wallet and I go, oh, dang, the zipper opened up. But something to consider. So I would certainly not say that the Alpaka Zip Pouch Pro is bad. It's actually a very fine wallet. It's just not for me. And if you are looking for a weatherproof, waterproof YKK zippers, I know that some people replaced these little zipper pulls with, I don't know, other things like paracord or whatever, but I don't care that much about it. Unfortunately, I just wish I liked it more. But I really like the high-vis interior, really easy to see. I think what would help also is if this divider was higher up, that would maybe help a little bit as well. There's this over here, which I think was designed for Alpaka, has like this whole ecosystem, like Apple. And so you could put something on here that can connect it to another bag or whatever. But obviously you can use this for a carabiner or whatever, keychain. And yeah, so if you are looking for EDC pockets, this could be a good one. If you're looking for Balisong specific, if you're like me, I mean, this is a Balisong channel. I've just been branching out to EDC. This is an option. And granted, when I have my phone and my keys in here, it does help push things more snugly. But it's still a little, I don't know. So we'll see. Maybe I will put my pen in here as well. But I will say that also the one time that I put, also like, it's mostly the cards that prevent this pocket from being usable, not having things on both sides. It is very possible to have only using these two pockets and ignoring this one, or using this one and ignoring these two. But I will say that when I had my key or my knife and my pen in here, I fumbled really hard to get them out of my pocket. Whereas in my EDC pocket organizer, normally it's just in this top pocket. And I don't know why I struggled, but this pen and in here, it was just, if I need a pen, I know how to feel for it. And this is in my left pocket too. I'm right-handed. I don't know why I struggle so hard to like find the lanyard or find the pen in my right pocket. Maybe it's because I had a bunch of other things like my phone in there. But yeah, we'll see. So if I keep my pen in here, maybe that'll help. But it's not very good for a pen because it's just a little too shallow. And this is not a very, very long pen. This is the Aviator pen, or like the B something. It's 3 colors and it's matte. I forgot what it's called. It's on my EDC video. But if you have a shorter pen, like a Space Bullet pen, no, Space Bullet pens don't even have pocket clips. So I don't know. A shorter pen maybe would help, but this is just my experience. But personally, I like the Chums wallet. It's very, very inexpensive, under $10. You can't go wrong with it. If it fails you, you can buy another one or you can quit on it. This one won't fail on you in terms of like durability. So I guess I hope you found this helpful. I haven't seen anything comparing these two. I know this is not the cleanest and concise video, but hopefully you found it helpful. Anyways, wish me luck in getting better, because I feel like butt. Anyways, check out the coffee in the description. A little bit goes a long way. Oh, and obviously this is not sponsored content, if that wasn't obvious. But yeah, I'm not paid for these opinions. So if you like my opinions, click a like. Let me know in the comments. Do you have any wallets that you prefer? Actually, also, if you hate minimalist wallets like me, what wallets do you use? Thanks for tuning in. Have a good one. And happy flipping. Yay. I'm not left-handed.